Meow. No. Indeed, a Reno, baby girl. All right.
Fair winds to you, off-worlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telegian merchant?
I am no merchant.
The winds still taste of misfortune, then. Our beasts will continue to wait in their cages.
Hey, how's it going, man? Your beasts seem restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. ISIS has fallen upon dark towers, and tensions run high in the streets. Calm. Calm. What? Run! The bomber is out of control! I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
To pay you off so you don't sue me. You think a few credits is gonna make this better?
I am so sorry for insulting you with my offering. Here is more. Again, I apologize.
I want your pants.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on ISIS?
I don't think my
I
business
don't
is
think
your
your
concern.
business is any concern of mine.
While you're at it, tell him to forget he ever saw us. Could be useful.
Be careful. Affecting minds in such a way leaves traces and makes echoes in the Force. It may reveal our presence before we are ready.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up.
You'll let me go about my business and forget you ever saw me.
You should probably go about your business, whoever you are. Oh, Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
God, I love taking Dominate Mind. It's so good.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for ISIS Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
He's actually a lawyer. Kill him. Do you have some sort of warrant?
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
A journalist would be a poor cover for a spy. They're not well known for their discretion.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks.
Do you have any proof of the sort?
That is classified military information.
So no. How many other journalists are being rounded up today? Oh. You know what? Force persuade. You have the wrong man, don't you?
I have the wrong man. Yes, you heard me right. We have the wrong guy, so let him go. But watch it, both of you. If I hear even a hint you're up to something, I'm coming back.
The Force is often effective in settling such matters.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Feels good.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
What do you mean?
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on ISIS, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed.
I sense you're not telling me something.
I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us?
I'm just flexing. Tell me the truth.
My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu. To protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
Let's see what I can do.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths.
It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
Who's she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder.
Yeah.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
Huh. Damn. Meow.
You have returned. Yeah, not much for the shops, huh?
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Not my concern. This isn't my home planet.
Leave here, off-worlder. My words are meant for the sons and daughters of Onderon. Your type continues to plunder our world, and we have nothing to show for it. Be gone!
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Yeah, 'cause you little bitch.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
How the fuck did they get here? I had to jump through all these hoops.
Ratio achieved. Failing master. Systems failing master.
Yeah?
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Ya
Dahupa, bo kavadumpa munsuruku.
Mogachi norte.
Kawanabota yuntatanga kinama. Dovrei kun mwili wosas.
Tinachara, granacha, ganowiso, totorano kani, terando nashmi wanahoto, rakichi sa, donasinto norokipa shakani, rakichi sa, donasinto norokipa shakani, dakosha nichotolo, punta chakorzo wamal, gotashjuna rananashani, visitisa cholo, jumkarantaka, chono bograwe, Tatiya bahasan shan, Monga hilikun.
Really? Well, sucks to be you, dude. Rinsed. No. Hi. Go lay down. Oh. Oh no. Okay. I'm telling you, man, insanity is like the best force power. Quite literally. Literally the best force power. Yeah, here it is. The power can greatly confuse an enemy force, inflaming paranoia and doubt. So that'd be like in D&D terms, you basically I can mass stun people for 3 rounds. That's what that basically means.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately.
Some of those alien thugs had a go at you, right? I don't want
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Where is he?
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
Mandalore, could Dagon have done this?
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
Pull it down.
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to.
Thanks for the info.
If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Oh, dude, lightsaber crystal? I got this, kids.
Yeah?
How may I...
Wisommo godosi sheba dente skun mostovi gite yavach, piktareshan, bram tabanin sochu. Da come jusmak miki baranye dosos o rika chondin.
I'm a wanted criminal? Okay, what if I am?
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chi luma lisba. Kavadumpa Mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawa kachuba. Sura dachi morutuko gansa.
Assuming you can, like, collect it there, bud. Oh shit, I leveled up. Oh, there it is. I just became high enough level to use it. I swear I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy as I proceed to force lightning motherfuckers making their heads
we have
pop
found
like a
them
water
again.
balloon.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Off-Worlder. How can I assist you?
You have a man named Dagon Gent in custody?
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Okay, who got murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the Starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
How long is Dagon going to be questioned?
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
Can I see him?
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously.
Okay, how can I eliminate him as a suspect then?
I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
Can do. I'll get going.
Stay out of trouble.
Or trouble will find me.
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city?
No!
If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her. With force!
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
You'll go quietly, Ponar.
I will not. My cause is just. The Queen must bow to our will.
Bro, I can't believe he actually beat my Force Persuade check. That's fucked up. I put 2 ranks in it. Don't do this, Ponar. This will not help your cause. Innocents will die.
Sacrifices are inevitable, but it is the price of change.
You know what? Fuck it. Everyone join Ponar. The Queen's reign must end.
That's right! Death to the Queen! Death to the rise! Grab arms! We will march!
Why are you joining in this? I prefer Vaklu over Talia, but this is hardly a task for a warrior.
If we want to work with Vaklu, we just need to give him some sort of a sign. I don't really care all about this. I just want to join in for the fun.
Maybe I should have left you on Duxon.
You would fight with them? This is madness! We need reinforcements!
The Off-Worlder joins us! Let's fight these rats! The Royals must die!
Where that came from.
Yeah, they just broke out into a full-on war. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, they got like stun batons and shit.
Kawanabota Tagwa Kankadiwa. Yutaka Alwanji Yumaliba. Tues Mahawika si Wawanta Moguika. Mogachi nota harempe wanachi. Drumpaba nakares magre. Kavadumpa ku papa yimokata. Yuzuta monorchadas. Noma inso dizuka.
The northern part of the merchant quarter?
The rumor I've heard is that you don't fully agree with our queen and her supporters. If you aren't adverse to Queen Talia stepping down, we could use your help. It would be quite worth your while. I'm a strong supporter of General Vaklu. The merchant quarter is an important area, not only financially but strategically as well. It is one of the few districts that is directly connected to the royal palace. The Queen and her advisors are well aware of this and have ensured that the captains here are extremely loyal to her. This presents complications for Vaklu. If you could arrange for them to be removed from their command, you will be richly compensated.
Do you have any involvement in Captain Sulio's death?
Why would you think that? Does it matter? Her next in command, Galisi, is just as loyal to the Queen, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm
This
not getting
woman
involved.
works for Vaklu. The Queen is riddled with shortcomings and other faults. We should assist Vaklu instead.
You want me to work with the man, or help the man that's trying to kill me? I'd rather work with the Queen, feces.
Forget I said anything then.
Fuck, man, my party just hates me. Bouncer razzing me. I have my own ship. Man, everybody's hitting me up.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. Huh. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. You're flaming right, I do. The night she made the great flight, she ripped Dagon apart. Not literally, but we could hear her laying into him over here. We got a good laugh at it. Dagon was so mad he was sputtering. Then he stormed off. Best entertainment we had that night. The only good thing about that Sulio is she had a good tongue on her.
How well do you know Dagon?
I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf.
Who's Bekel?
She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There is a great deal of interest in Jedi these days. Your reluctance is understandable, but we did both serve the Republic during the war. I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic?
I'm out for myself. The Republic is no concern to me.
A pity. The Republic needs every capable person they can get. If you'll excuse me.
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me 1 open starport visa. Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni crystal. Incredibly rare and valuable.
Koshoni crystals were warmed by a dying sun millennia ago. Only a handful were obtained before the sun went nova.
Ooh.
Their power is rumored to be great.
I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One open starport visa. No visa, no crystal.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you?
I'd like to talk to you about Captain Solio's murder.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Well, first off, do you know Dagon Gent?
Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
Someone saying Sulio deeply humiliated Dagon the night she was murdered. That's a good motive, right?
She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
So what happened the night of the murder?
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend.
Where'd you find the body?
Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Malampro Tarawantika Samcha. I want to talk to you about Captain Solio's murder.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Yeah, you know, soldiers have a habit of doing that.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Mungachi norta imbre wanachiki. Drumba bambwa. Conti-chan munca, cavadumba tacometa, că plaia justing, miki gongo bea.
You know Dagon Gent?
Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujuto yoki, hiata yamba wajiaki, yukito tune. Untachi.
A friend of a friend told me that you're a guy I should talk to about Justin Starport visas.
Cavadumba munsuru cuplalia wa, bo.
500 credits? Done.
Kawana botai, mulibrawa, iberendia tia.
Alright, where's that chick that was offering a lightsaber crystal?
Do you have a visa yet? I had faith you'd get hold of one. I've always been... So what if they do? So what do you want for it? A weapon.
I want the lightsaber crystal.
Here you go. If you aren't satisfied with it, just let me know.
Alright, let's see how crazy good this lightsaber crystal is. That's pretty good. Just straight up 5 damage. I feel like I should be putting it in Visa's lightsaber. Bingo.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Welcome back.
Krotono ranga manatandi goroto. Mopiluna wana si chin si wano bosh.
Perfect, you're the owner.
Nchka wana si cho rana pamanga kan. Mopita wacho si mu. Tanto todos tumu karata. May ranga naroto. Dosi mana rachata.
An acquaintance of mine, Dagon Gen, is being questioned by the military about this. I'd like to get him free.
Krotono ranga manatandi goroto. Mopiluna wana si chin si
Price
wano
regular.
bosh.
Okay. I found a broken service droid by the murder scene.
Sukrema sukunda tungala.
The third service
Merotono
droid
junsara
had this
garoto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo raktamana sobu.
What keeps happening to your serving droids?
Minsukrema sukunda tungala. Merontono junsara garoto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo raktamana sobu.
Why you mentioned this before?
Nunchka wana sicho ranabamanga kan. Mopita wacho si mucho.
Really? Hey, buddy.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak.
Found a broken serving droid by the murder scene.
That would be Bohema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
Do you know what happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Do you remember what they looked like?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Tu, nita manta yung.
I found a serving droid that's broken. You know anything about that?
Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Unta chivita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Tawancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wishyot kun. Ichawa te krosi wishyot todas.
Welcome back. Who knows? When...
This room is reserved off. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
Any idea who the scavenger is?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
Convenient that you know.
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. You might have even bought some.
Droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Let's see if we can rewire to be a little bit more helpful.
Warning. Any attempt to interfere with 1B8D's primary function will result in violence. Please back away from this unit's access panel.
Oh, my bad.
I am
Sorry.
1B8D. Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
Yeah, I want to buy those parts.
The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Here's 25
Thank
credits.
you for your business.
Kif and the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
That one.
Yeah, I got the remains.
Da hupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoki. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tapos nanyansata.
Yeah, I thought he was coming from his shop or whatever.
Welcome back. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Off-Worlder. What brings the two of you here?
Dagon guy could have murdered Captain Sulio.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico can explain it. I'm bored.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
The Twi'leks had
That
the
should
biggest
do
of
it.
moves.
We still don't know
I
who
had
killed
so much
Sulio, but this will
credits, I was
greatly assist our
winning from all the
investigation.
poker and Pazak I was playing. When all of a sudden, I heard a crack.
You
and a
have been
blast
ordered
shot.
off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
You weren't really fighting. They were regulars at the cantina. Can vouch for that.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
But she wasn't killed until near closing time. It wasn't in the heat of passion. And besides, did you talk to anybody at the bar? Others can confirm that they were good friends.
Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
So were other people. Some salvagers were stripping in the serving drawers within a minute or two.
So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
He came from his office, but a recording of the murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction, specifically the marketplace. Fuck you.
You have a recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gant out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
The Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gant's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one.
Vandalor said he might be able to help me out. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hut's vault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
It's a Jedi Master.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days.
Apparently.
Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is.
Can you get in touch with someone inside the palace?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Who has them?
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
out of trouble.
I'm going to kill you, but I want you to know it's just business, nothing, not personal. I'm pretty sure there's a captain inside the bar to stop too.
What do you want here?
You have something that belongs to Dagon again. I want it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
First, I intend to cut you down in front of your men. Then, after I kill them, I'll take it off your corpse.
Those words will be your last.
You are...
Right? I'm just a little confused. I thought there was a captain in there.
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon? The Mandalorians never gave ground to any Onderon soldier.
Such a view could be considered treason. Onderon was responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic would have fallen. General Vaklu is my superior officer, and I respect the chain of command. He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were destroying our world.
You're back to visit me. I've heard the news. Here are the credits we talked about. There's Galisi at the starport. Riken commands from the turret tower. And Bastuco guards the entrance to the sky. He's the most junior of the captains. His superior, Captain Sulio, met with an accident. I believe you're familiar with. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about him. He sometimes frequents the local cantina when he isn't at his post. A true veteran, years of honorable service. But he's an old soldier that can't adapt to today's complex situation. Regardless of what the best interests of Onderon are, he won't swerve from executing the Queen's misguided decrees. Persuasion may be ineffective. Take this military security card. It can be used to slice into security terminals.
It's got to be at the bar then. I think I have a pretty good idea how I'm going to take out that one guy. Fuck yeah.
You're back to visit me. 2 of the poor captains have lost their commands. Great shock, no doubt. Just 1 more left, and the here is the sum of credits.
You look like an off-worlder. My name's Galisi. I'm a checkpoint captain at the merchant quarter. If you're here for Juma juice, it's not that good. But at least it's cheap. I don't think Bith have the same sense of taste we do. Long day, as always. Sulio was captain of that checkpoint for years. I never knew why she came here every night until I got her job. We stand at the checkpoints all day long. It gets hot out there and my feet are always killing me. But now I'm in charge and everybody's problems are mine. So I have to deal with all the people begging to get out of the city. Every one of them's got a story. Let me tell you, there are a lot of sad stories out there. Well, it's like Sulio was murdered. Maybe even assassinated. I might be a little paranoid. I have a wife and daughter to look after, and I feel like I'm a target now. I'm tempted to just grab my family and take the first shuttle out of here.
That sounds like a good idea. You need to think your family first.
I really am torn. There are days...
You've had enough. It's time to leave for your children.
I've gone over this so many times.
Damn, bro. You should leave ISIS quickly if you don't.
So the rumors are true. If you're working with who I think you are, I'll leave. Right now. Just don't hurt my family. I promise. I won't tell anyone. I'll be on the first shuttle out.
That was easy. love how he's the only dude that died.
You're back to visit. So all 3 captains have been removed from their post. I will let my friends know of your able assistance. I'm certain we can return the favor at some point in the future. You've made a powerful ally, Jedi.
Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contacts from the palace without it.
Yeah, I got the holodiscs.
Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting them. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. That clue is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
Likewise, Ken.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
I have my ways, Kavar.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. I have my ways as well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend.
Oh, we're friends now. Okay.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What? What have you done to my man? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
This cantina is infested with life. A well-placed grenade could cleanse some of the dirty and insignificant souls here.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Go for it, my goth mommy.
Stop the fighting! Stop! Sergeant, take care of the witnesses. I'm sorry we had to do that.
Bring forward with me. And I'll catch up to 4 9 mark.
Appearances have to be maintained, and I'm afraid we don't have much time. You've helped out General Vaklu, and he understands how to show gratitude. We have allies, terrible allies. They want you dead. However, the General believes you could ultimately be an even great... But we have to maintain appearances. Do you understand? A Sith Lord. No idea of the name. Frankly, we had no idea who we were dealing with at first. And by the time we did, it was too late.
Really?
What I have told you is true. We only deal with their intermediaries. We know it's a Sith Lord, but little else. We need your help. The General believes we can make a new alliance that will be in both of our interests. Vaklu wants to control all of Onderon, and perhaps more down the road. The Republic's time is nearly over, and strong men like him will rule the age to come. You have shown that you are strong too, and he feels it inevitable that you become a force to be reckoned with. We'd like to ask your assistance in dealing with our ally, the Sith Lord. We have much to offer in return.
What the fuck?
Eventually, we will attack Queen Talia's palace. Iziz is an ancient city filled with artifacts from our darker past. Some of those might be especially useful to you. Besides, the Sith Lord wants you dead, and an enemy of our enemy
is a friend.
For now, it's simple. We have to act like you're our enemy. When you leave this cantina, my men have orders to kill you. There is no way they could possibly stand up to you, but they don't know that. Leave Iziz, and don't come back until we send a message for you. If the payment I've offered you is insufficient, I assure you General Vaklu himself can offer you a satisfactory deal. You must make a choice. Will you support us or the Queen?
Vaklu is a political animal, but he has never backed out of a deal. The Sith must have changed their arrangement substantially for him to consider betraying them. You can trust his offer. He's far more capable than Queen Talia is. I think allying with him is the best course.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like bullshit.
Credibility is important in Onderon politics. If he betrayed you and betrayed the Sith, his reign would be a short one.
Lawful evil. Gotcha.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision. We will contact you. Like I told you, the men outside will try to kill you. We will talk later.
Cool.
What? What's happening in the West Square? Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? I understand. Carry on then. But be careful. I could have sworn I heard sword clangs in the West Square.
Oh god, somebody's watching Berserk.
You know what to do. Let's... do it! The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
I shall make this one see. Soon you shall know pain. To battle.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave.
Holy shit.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
That's gonna go on Atten.
My life is yours.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to recitation. Optimal ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy. Systems failing, Master.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway. I don't have it in me. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. And then Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Ready to head back. Follow me.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
Yeah, holy crap. Let's not dwell on the past. We need to work together.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Holy fuck you guys. Can we just leave the past in the past and get back to work, please?
Fine by me.
Yes? Have you come with questions? That crystal is bonded to you. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There. Now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished?
What do you know of Visa's master?
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the dark lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not.
She's not a slave, not any longer.
Entertain what illusions you will. I am too tired to argue them with you.
Fair. So he's no longer a man, you say?
One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do, as most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
I convince her to sacrifice herself. That'd be a twin victory, I think.
If you have such power, then I would make use of it. There is no need to dirty your hands when you can convince another to drive a blade into their own heart.
And I thought I was cold.
Oh, you have promise. But wait until you have more years fall upon you, and you will see what a shell your heart will become.
You're fucking hardcore. How do you reckon he destroyed her homeworld, though?
It is a technique that is almost as old as the Sith themselves. It is a means of severing connections between life, the Force, and feeding upon the death it causes. It cannot be taught. It can only be gained through instinct, through experiencing its effects firsthand.
And he used it to kill an entire planet?
Yes, and he fed upon its destruction. It will sustain him for a time.
I don't understand how he hasn't conquered the galaxy with that kind of a power.
Because it is not something that can ever truly be controlled, and it leaves nothing to conquer in its wake. And it rules him, not the other way around. It has its own will, its own instincts.
How can anyone have that kind of power?
Power? Do you think so? You would be wrong. There is no strength in the hunger he possesses, and the will behind his power is a primal thing, and it devours him as he devours others. His mere presence kills all around him, slowly feeding him. He is already dead. It is simply a question of how many he kills before he falls.
That's scuffed.
Nothing is impossible with the Force. It is an energy that flows through all living things, and like energy, it may be harnessed, channeled, and consumed at times. It may even be a substance that can burn and ignite. Do not think of his power as one would a weapon, or one of your warships of the Republic. It is terrible, but it is still a subtle thing. The sect of assassins that chase you feed on the Force. What he does is simply the pinnacle of what they could achieve in time. And that is why they and their techniques must be wiped out. No one again must experience and learn what her master did.
How are they able to drain the Force?
As much as one may use the Force to bolster the wills and strengths of others, the reverse is possible, though not often used. Instead of sending one's will through connections in the Force, instead such connections are drawn upon, fed upon, and drained completely.
But all life is touched by the Force.
Then you understand how terrible such a power is, and why it must be ended. It is an empty road to the dark side, and by traveling it, the price is death before one's time. He is a breach in the Force, capable of consuming the lives of those around him. Sometimes the touch is slow, as it is with his crew.
so he feeds on Force sensitives.
It is not something he can direct or focus, much like hunger itself. He is more of a hole in the Force than a living thing. Force sensitives and worlds rich in the Force draw him. The Miraluka world was one such place. That is why where the Jedi gather, Jedi will die. He will feel it, unless they mask their presence. But KOTOR called out as a beacon to him, and he could not resist it. And he cares nothing for the Sith, or its teachings, or the Jedi. And when the Jedi are dead, he will feed on the galaxy, the Republic, and eventually consume the Sith as well. There is no future in the empty galaxy he sees, and that is why he must be stopped. The breach must be sealed before his power grows beyond what even we can hope to stop.
Do you have any idea why he spared her?
Perhaps he is bound to her, as I am bound to you. If so, there may be a death served by hers. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master.
I gotta do some good guy shit to kind of balance things out, I think.
Look, I know we've been through some rough times so far, but you need to stop letting it get to you.
What?
Well, the signs are starting to show. You don't look like you've slept in weeks, or a year. All right. There's a surprise. Trust me. Look, women... They think... It's possible. We all... But... Sure.
Something up? All right.
I thought there would be more stuff to talk about, but...
My life for your... I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings.
Sexy.
I understand now. Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you.
I only taught you to make you stronger, not serve me.
I do not understand, but the choice is mine whether you permit it or not. I will answer... My life for yours. I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me.
Be strict.
I understand now. I shall practice what you have taught me. My life for yours. I will...
Sick.
Has there been any sign of the ship?
No, mistress, nor any word of our sister. We do not know where they travel now.
The freighter. It is important. And I thought the droid was as well, but I was wrong.
Mistress, we still do not know the significance of the ship or the droid. We downloaded all you asked, but we are still no closer to the answers you seek.
Then perhaps we'll need to have faith that your sister will change her mind, remember her oath, and return to us with the answers we seek.
I hope so, mistress. But there has been no word of her since she departed with the other 4 on the freighter.
4?
Yes, mistress. The Iridonian, the Ichani-trained pilot, the exile, and the old woman.
Old woman?
Yes, mistress.
I do not recall seeing her.
Mistress, she was secured for much of the time the exile was here. At other times you were meditating, and we did not wish to disturb you. Mistress, is there something wrong?
I am tired. I sometimes feel as if things are collapsing all around us. It is just at the edge of perceptions, waiting. I fear things will collapse before our enemies reveal themselves.
Yes, mistress.
I will meditate upon this. Perhaps it will clear my mind.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Recitation. Systems failing, Master.
I mean, shit, I don't mind. That's basically free XP as far as I'm concerned.
Jiren knew the risks. He wouldn't do anything different if he was in our city.
I heard you. A certain.
Sick. Oh, actually.
Can I help you? Just trying to make a living. At least there's still people in the galaxy who know our value. It's not glamorous work, but a man has to eat, right? I've heard the rumors too. There's no way I'm gonna fight for some upstart warrior who styles himself as Mandalore. We didn't pick a new Mandalore when the last one was killed, and maybe we're better off without one.
The honor is
Something
mine.
you need. Look who's walked into our camp, boys. Mandalore himself has come to visit us.
I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind. Stay out of this. This is my fight.
He's gonna straight up just 1v1 him. Come on, Mandalore. Bet.
Good. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood today. Gather your clan and return to Duxon. You have seen the last of your mercenary days.
Yes, Mandalore.
I got my freaking message yet.
Yeah. How may I serve?
Yeah. Ready to head back to... Follow me, then. Up to the amp, sir. Good day.
I hear you handled ISIS adequately. If there's any change planet side, I'll say...
Mandalore will gather the scattered clans. We will triumph. Ready to head. Follow.
I mean, as soon as I go into my ship, it should...
Nice ship you have here. Ah, so it's like that. I guess it would be better if less questions were asked about it then. Now, was there something else you needed? I thought that the Force would be enough of a weapon for a Jedi like yourself. Need a little something extra to work up your courage in a fight? That's a good position for a warrior to take, but even better if he relies completely on his own strength. Here you go. But don't get too attached to them. I only have time to make so many. Now, is there something else you needed?
I guess we're going to Nar Shaddaa.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war, without purpose and without direction. Most became little more than raiders.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
They immediately find us. Lobster ship.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the Smuggler's Moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Domababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra.
Banisukokran, Joka mata storch ban locha. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fueko mikojira.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emareyam gawata situ insula raka rakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi unawana si chokoratawa.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Dahupo boteño go jucho picha, gwen tabani sochu, norotoga proto lalashishi, jubadosa jibacha, ratak mansan, tokosha na chitolo. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata, keso juskrita lorsa, yumacha fueko mikojira, kawanabota atagwa kankadira, yutaka alwanji yumaliba, tues mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba, wakama nurawa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta no saka, jita bedwana maticha, tono tucha, tocha ramakaka musuran kana. Honta no saka, jita bedwana maticha, si machadana, dona we searcha makaran.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see how this backfires.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Okay.
All right then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Whatever we do, I say we get the Hawk's ID signature changed while we're here. Might keep us from being a target when we enter a new system.
It is not your choice, Adon. It is his. What is it you wish to do?
Let's see where our path takes us.
All right, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
It's a landing pad. Ships land on it.
No, really? Thanks for the insight.
No problem.
And here I was, thinking you were a smart human. I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
Get out of my way or they'll never find your body.
Well, don't let me hold you up then. You call the shots. But this is gonna be trouble. I can feel it.
The honor is mine.
Something up?
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
What you look at? I got a couple of cowards without the stomach for a real fight. You.
Everyone down!
Fuck yeah.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
Better help before you get into more trouble.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend?
Yeah, nah. I have nothing to spare.
Alright, maybe next time then.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in...
Yeah, I have nothing for you. Get out of my way.
Forgive me, stranger, but...
No, get out of here before I kill you.
Forgive me, stranger, please. I beg you, do not kill me.
Why did you do such a thing? Giving in to your feelings over such a small matter. They would be better served elsewhere. And what would you rather do?
It's difficult to exercise my power when life's obstacles are as insignificant as is.
The Force binds all things. The smallest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. These acts of cruelty may have more severe repercussions than you know, or can see. Indeed, listen, feel the echo. Cruelty leads to suffering, and when one suffers, it is the way of life to spread suffering. The suffering within builds until its sound is all one hears. And when a kindness is offered, it is punished. And a greater darkness is served. From one act can come tremendous power when the echo has traveled as far as it can. Send a great echo, and power will come to you. The day shall come when you can test your strength, I promise you.
Geraktada cemense bengarurukutoto unde chuchamataso benkisha manensense. Feladibono ta munikranakada. Terewana jun konata dela raguno tuna. Dai rento ron kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemenoto torere senesensen. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiaratore padano ringatel camarada telefibu nubu de bicarana cenirara.
You change a ship's ID transponder codes?
Terewana jun konata della raguno tuna. Dai rinto runka rekare papanala ranchinga. Terace wemenoto torere senisensen.
Frowned upon by government workers with bots and stunners. Yeah, fair enough. I can pay you for your time.
Terewana jun konata della raguno tuna. Dai rinto runka rekare papanala ranchinga. Terace wemenoto torere senisensen. Der rinto runto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan gorsadarane gra dell'onuta choloren. Dosane gravalantro kwe wapa teratana chingaradana.
Alright. Look, I need to find a fresh card. Okay, that's kind of scuffed.
Just say the word.
How may I serve?
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
You couldn't hold on to it, then you didn't deserve it.
So, you admit it's not yours. How did you come by it anyway? Who did you buy it from?
Unless you want more trouble than you can handle, I'd leave.
We'll see about that. Watch yourself. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place.
Yeah, I feel
Let
that.
me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Aw, man. And you're letting the intrusive thoughts win.
Graci ubaci kompadwara musa na boska wamba. Relieba kontosa. Mancho kalema konchore bimasa. Nora hagwa buska yokolo laubaka.
Hara hinemas temana hisnasta hiha.
Charno kotos mirema keras. Koronara kakira tashimani tirana.
Oh, oops. I feel kind of bad for that. I just kind of walked in on these guys. Doing their drug deal. My bad. I'm sorry, guys.
A weakness is revealed. A weakness is revealed.
I hear you.
The honor is mine. How may I serve?
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I feared the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force, their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life. One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last. Feel life as it is, with the crude matter stripped away.
Cool.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck this entire situation. You two, give me all your credits and then go jump into the central pit. Yeah, exactly. Hey, buddy. I like how you dragged me into this.
How did you do that? Stay away from me.
Are you
It's
sure?
strange. As you acted, suddenly I acted. It is like we were fighting in tandem as a force bond. Though I do not feel the same connection. Your impulse to kill, to attack that one, I felt it mirrored in me. It was a strange sensation. It was as if I had no choice in the matter. Yes, that bond that develops between master and their apprentice. Or between those that feel the Force. Traumatic moments can bind. Just as proximity and slow growth may bind as well. Perhaps. Yes, that bond that developed
Got any astromech droids? Alright, cool. Awesome. Good news. Save yourself some pain, just give the droid to me. Oh, you. I can see reason. Don't cross me again. I'm getting a lot of dark side points, but that's okay.
Sarda chornil edwana mataka nus the gulupan daka prota gocha jarkomati sochpan loch uba volpa holosha chuba dos ojibicha uba volpa holosha chuba dos ojibicha krota chor Krimso anatis chi norta hirembechok wendindo bay jabalakish Tochimaka, Lotologo Besanus, Misashlo Chut. Uba Volpa Holosha, Chuba Dosoji.
Sick. Ooh.
Graci ubaci compa. Gavadumpa munz. Who do you two think you are? Yeah, I don't need to pay the toll.
Just like a Jedi.
Yep, mm-hmm.
Something up?
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space. You've made a dangerous enemy today.
I think you guys are literally overhyping yourself.
Let's settle this.
You're tough to have made it this far. It's too bad you're not going any farther.
You're the one asking for a beating.
Do your worst.
Okay.
I shall make this
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came Time to even the odds.
A weakness is revealed. How may I
hear
serve?
you.
How may I serve?
Just say the word.
How may I serve?
Just say the word.
My life. How may I
Just say the word.
I mean, I did just kind of just walked in and took the shit.
My life is yours.
Pure Pazak. Let me take care of this.
Soon you shall know me.
Who are you? Adana. My mom made the mistake of telling Sakwa she couldn't sell me to the Hutts, so he took me.
I'm sorry, what? You're being sold to the Hutts?
Yeah. The Hutts always need spice handlers for their camps. People are always dying there.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm here to rescue you.
Really? Oh, why didn't you say so? Oh, sorry about those things I said to you. You do look a little like a calf hound, though. I'll go find Mom. Kick him once in the tentacles for me.
My life is yours.
I hear you.
Precisa mosclusa. Precisa mosclusa.
Yeah, you're gonna die anyways.
Time to take you down to size.
A weakness is revealed. A weakness is revealed. My life is yours.
Let me take care of this. Let me take care of this.
My life
Just
is
say the word.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Time to take you down to size.
The honor is mine.
Let me take care of this.
Keep back, I am ill. Contagious, the others say.
East Coast quarters, everyone might get infected. Let me help. I know how to treat injuries.
But I might infect you.
No, I accept the risk.
I won't turn away your help. Thank you. I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Such acts have their own strength about them. I had forgotten.
It probably won't help, but I could not do it.
Principles of sacrifice and charity. These are things I have not seen in some time. I'm afraid that it will weaken you for what comes. But I have said enough, and you do not need my counsel. Your actions should, as always, be your own.
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yatuka, Uwanrika, Chotin, Wanima, Orata, Waka. Huta Yanolia, Jukta.
Sintati.
Kavadumpa, Mo Wendido, Chokerembi, Norta Kunyun, Wishchawak.
My life is yours.
Just say the word.
Tu, nița manța yumarlor. Dovrei cu un mâile wosa slima po wanga. Dovrei cu un mâile wosa slima po. Unta chiwita inka ki kraya na chawa.
Are you talking about Aden? He's right there.
Dovrei cu un mâile wosa slima po wanga sawana nucha. Da hupa, bosa kurata, go juju toyoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Da hupa bosa kurata go juju toyoki.
How may I serve?
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks? Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War. I don't care if you think so. I know what I've done. Hey. Because if you need...
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? Oh, we were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. I hope not, but you may be right. Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits. 50 credits? Why? I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him.
I'll try to find someone for you.
Thank you.
Monsikuno bosh tunabu. Kawana bota yunta tanga. Takome tak blayia. Untachi.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
Nice.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. Thanks for taking care of Sakwesh. I fear what the exchange might do next, though. You've already helped us greatly. Life should start improving for us.
Fuck yeah, bro. Alright, I gotta get back to the ship.
Let's see. 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround. No, that won't work. Come act! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for. Well, not now. Anyway. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but, I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
Oh, this sounds really ominous. I don't like this. Is the handmaiden gonna get got?
Kreia? Is something wrong?
Not as of yet.
Someone's trying to board...
Yes. What happens next is not our fight, and your first reaction will not serve us here. Let us see what the exile will do.
What the fuck?
If they think I'm going to give up this ship without a fight, well, they're wrong. It's good to be back on the old girl. Hey, what are you doing on my ship? Damn right I am. What are you...
Kawana bota ayunai tangwa se kuchina chuna sorchoranto e chana dumpa ni kanite kawachi tene yubugaro unta ritaba.
More where that came from.
How may I serve?
Time to even the odds. Everyone down!
Look, there's been a misunderstanding. The ship, it's all yours. Consider it a gift, all right? Didn't know you were messing with Red Eclipse slavers. Guess those stories about the Hawk being a cursed vessel are true.
Very well. Leave now.
Great. I'll, just find my way out, all right?
Got some explaining to do, Chief.
Something up? All right. What did you want to know?
I met someone on Nar Shaddaa who says he knows you.
Yeah? That's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits, too?
He says you're not Atten at all. That you showed up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War.
I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Is there anything else you feel like you want to share?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Look, if you got a problem, let's just settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Peragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Why are you trying to protect me?
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time.
I want to know where you were before you arrived on Nar Shaddaa.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once. I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5. What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
If you got a question, then ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
Go on. Let's hear it all.
But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
I wish there was a fifth option to punch him in his fucking mouth.
Oh yeah? Shows how much you know. Maybe you're wrong about a lot of other things, too.
No one deserved what happened at Malachor. How can you even say a Jedi deserved to die?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
What do you mean?
At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
You're wrong, Ed, and that's not the way of the Jedi.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
I'd like to know more about your past, especially if we're traveling together, dude.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it.
Are you alright?
That depends on your perspective. I have this habit. I'm a deserter. It's what I do.
Oh, so you mean you're a bitch.
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
Why?
Because I followed orders. But it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians.
Why'd you desert?
Because you can't believe in the Republic anymore after the Mandalorian Wars. After Revan, nothing was the same. Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
I mean, you did take an oath, dude.
No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, more than anything. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III. The fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war. And we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
Instead, you all became Sith. Nah, that's... I'd say I'd be more focused on the oath part, because you may, you know... It's your word, man.
Well, that puts us on the same level, doesn't it? Doesn't make your decision any more right than mine if you want to start sentencing me. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
So you followed Revan like I had.
After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks. We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us, not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die. So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
How?
I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it. What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it.
Holy shit, Adam, you're a fucking psychopath, bro. I see why Kreia said the things that she did. Yeah, you make it sound easy, buddy.
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings, to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there.
Is that why you act the way you do?
Part of it. Maybe it was always me. It's hard to tell sometimes. I haven't known who I am for years. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered.
So it all came down to the Jedi and the Force.
Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
Okay. So what happened?
Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him.
How do you break away?
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else.
You take a risk thing I would care you killed Jedi, I don't.
I didn't think you would, after Malachor, but it was a chance. I guess I was just tired of keeping it in. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand.
Why'd you lead the Sith?
I think there's been enough lies and truth for today. Let's just...
Okay.
Something up? All right.
Holy shit. It's actually a really good crystal. I'd rather keep my regen though. touch my crystal? Oh. It's doing it again. That's not me skipping through. Oh boy. Gosh, that is just a fucking mean stat line though, for real. So my next attribute, I should just upgrade my intelligence. So then I have really good saving throws.
My life is yours. Oh, restricted to the light side. Well, that ain't happening. Alright. What can he do? Oh, wow. Holy shit. He can do a lot.
Oh, that's really mean. Damn, bro. Gross. And that's just my one saber. What do I have on this one again? She's gonna be really mean. And melee, armor. Okay, yes, she does have finesse.
The honor is mine.
Although I should probably be wearing those other ones. So my shit's already pretty nutty. Yeah.
Bograshon kontichaum, King Lord Aitha kun, Aitha patisa tong, Diakon batot kaun, Chona choba. Tapi chayu bong, Chijiskapule, Chumbula, Watagratug, Jimula. Chupayubong labograturong agtichimait muleran yun chuba. Nilung kagratug jimut malabist wet wata. Jiji naudung chong yomabala yuman. Yomawama ni boba lorda wish wanga shachi. Nilung kagratug jimut malabist wet wata. Gigi, naudung chong yomabala yuman.
Throwing shade.
Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga una konticha. Chona konasa. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga una konticha. Chona konasa.
Another Mandalorian. You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work, and if we find a working arrangement, then I'm sure you could be included in.
I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Duxon, where I am restoring our people to their former glory.
Mandalore? But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen.
I intend to rectify that error.
I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore. But look at the situation we are in now. Anyone could buy a helmet from a swoop track and make such a claim. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged to Exar Kun. A Jedi? Perhaps you are deserving of the title of Mandalore. I heard rumors from Isis about Mandalorian sightings on Duxon. So perhaps there is truth to what you say. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make for Duxon, so that another clan might be added to the strength of your army. Excuse us. We must gather the rest of our clan and deliver them the news.
Sick. Oh, I mean, I could, but I'd rather not.
Rishunko, Jova. Rishunko, Jova, Ninja Jimba. Rishun, we don't sakra. Auto non sanona, prontango, dovri chubabash, gitskala, dorcha, wata, tokyoke, nincha. Dovri chubabash. Dovri chubabash, gitskala, dorcha, wata, tokyoke, nincha. Auto non sanona, prontango.
Feels good.
My life is yours. The honor is mine.
Tanto todos. Dos kachi, kawana abawasi. Tenanjara, tomachunga, karota.
Just want to know what you're doing.
Dos kachi, kawana abawasi. Nunch kawana sicho, ranabamanga kan. Tanto todos, tumukarata. Meiranga naroto, dosimana rachata.
Antennas?
Dos kachi, kawana abawasi. Kroto no ranga manatandi goroto, mopi una wana sicho.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Tanto todos, tumukarata. Me. Nunchka wana sicho, ranabamanga.
Why would anyone need such a strong signal?
Tanto todos, tumukarata. Meiranga naroto. Posa non chirinta masukin kurawanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga.
So you stumbled upon this by mistake.
Kroto no ranga Tanto todos, tumu karata. Aramontok, tumu. Der Bundesvergelt, Bundesvergelt, Bundes. Ben Bundes, Hoicidan Gelfa, Fabuelta, Gelfa Vaninogan Gelfa. Ben Bundes, Hoicidan Gelfa, Fabuelta.
Yeah, sure, I'll talk to the doc man. Out of curiosity, what's your cargo? Can I have one of those power cells? Sick.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into. No harm done.
Oh, okay.
My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. The exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me? Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help.
Pretty sure I already talked to the chick.
You interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do, to manage here, right? So, what is it?
I want to talk to you about the exchange.
Yes. Let's talk about the exchange, huh?
Never mind, we're not going to talk about it. Oh, hey, buddy, no, stop. In the name of love.
Sure doesn't look much like a Jedi. Hanhar. I thought I smelled something.
I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon.
The fuck? God, Wookiees are terrifying, dude.
Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. You're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nal Hutta. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
There's a fucking edgy looking dude. Somebody at the door? Dumb.
Doveri nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wanatu mobayes. Dorcha no bankani honkades. Torsenta winoto. Tonotucha. Tocha ramakaka musran kana. Tu noka herete pachasa borta. Krisocha wentense me punta. Lorcha wata yuma ni. Hodanga yuma des. Dak bota no chi tagwa ita.
Mashni manina mashna wala huda kime wat kanina na bedishna ba dak dikdishne
Jun sobe me rapa. No kuma randisa mak chiksa. Kucha bak tong kinka mata kata. Chopa wanga kun not kat yutka kes.
Marashni wala kanibinishni bedinishna pastishni wat nyatauna ni benenof narode wak ura benidanish.
Wamba siso misum kun rakawakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamba kan.
Hara hinemas emadana hisnashna hiha. Maniwak na hana hiha ha power demoni much.
Wamba siso misum kun rakawakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamba kan.
Mashni manina mashna wala huda kime wat kanina na bedishna ba dak dikdishne narode.
Yeah.
Marashni wala kanibinishni bedini.
Yeah, keep pressuring her. I'll make it my concern.
Mashni manina mashna.
Really?
Taracho mosin kawana bota. Unta chiwita dovrei kun mulimusa. Kawana bot. Chone mulera. Che chubo. Kawana.
No.
Dovrei kun mulimusa slima po wanga sawana mucha.
Oh, yeah. I passed a 5er. Can you tell me about this area? Okay. Oh, it was on the other area, isn't it? I can go in. That's what I thought.
Febko Emariam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamasokin chudawanka.
You got some friends waiting out front for you.
Tonos Emaragith. Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata.
You should go outside.
Tonoranga manakaran. Ipo inshawa.
Yeah, you should. God, I love Force Persuade.
Mukta kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu.
Over there. Dude, what is wrong with you?
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. This place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power here for those with the ambition to use it. There is great power in this place for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
Let's head out.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
Fat anyway, you kill me anyways. Nah. Very well. Stay here, keep the engines primed in case we need to leave.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed. The academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful.
All right. Unfortunately, I gotta call it a night for now, but I will be awake in the morning to continue the journey, as I'm level 20 and I should be prestiging. That's the goal, at least. Become a Sith Marauder or Jedi Watchman, Jedi Weapon Master, Sith Lord. What was the other one? Sith Inquisitor. Good shit. Anyway, cheers, Gotchi. Cheers, everybody else.